Hello! Hello out there. How are we doing? We ready for a race? This week, we are in sunny Misano. CRACKD has a history with this track. Race Control's eye is already twitching, ready for the lap one, the T1 chaos. This week sees the return of Rory Loke. He's back. So Jamie Nuttall should have some competition this week. How are we all anyway? How is everyone doing? Has everyone had a good week? It is the weekend. It is pretty much the start of the weekend, right? Watching the WEC 2016. 2016? Okay. So how are we doing? Let's have a look. Jamie Nuttall leads the pro tournament at the moment, with Sir Smoggy and Niels Cool in second and third. We got Kygo, W. Chandler in first for the AMS, Stephen Huff in second, and Ryan in third. We've got no Herf today. He's poorly. So that gives someone else a chance to jump up a little bit. Team-wise, Kygo and Scutta playing the proper team game, even though Smoggy's had and Herf have had decent results. Between them, Chandler and Scutta are doing very well. And then Jamie, Nuttall and Cola in third. So we're just in practice at the moment. Well, it's just getting ready, getting warmed up. We have 5 minutes of practice left before we head over to qualifying. As in the last 2 weeks, qualifying follows our new format, where we have a split quali, 15 minutes for the pro drivers to go out and set their AM drivers go out and set their time, and they have to come back in, and 15 minutes for the pro drivers after that. Porky Punch was 69. I didn't even notice the number. Nice. Nice. So we've got 21 on track at the moment, I think. Four minutes until qualifying starts. We got some new shit to try out today. Okay. Little broadcast test here. If you'll play. Okay, it's not for me. I don't know if it's crashed. Yeah, I'm still seeing Tic Tac car. Yeah, this is... I don't know if Parsec's crashed or what, but... Yeah, I think Parsec's crashed. I can't even close it. Okay, I'm going to try and kill Parsec in the background, but I do wonder if this is already a bust. Typical, but we'll try. I've got a couple of minutes before thingy starts. The things you have to struggle with. Sky. You probably won't get any TTS, by the way. That's not on. Different scene set. Hello, Kygo. It's not broke, it's just not turned on.
Green light.
Alright. Okay. Here we go. Bear with while we swap the feeds over. Okay, let's have a look. Let's watch who's going out, who's going out. Okay. So who's on track? Daniel Dane's going to be our first set of time. Daniel Dane teammate with Niels Cool, of course. As he goes round, getting his tyres warmed up. You think you heard the RC TTS? Yep, they're different TTS things. These things, no stream points because that's my tech, which is not turned on because it's integrated with all the other things. I should just turn the TTS off. If you heard race control TTS, that's very good. Let's do another check. I'll turn the volume up a bit. Let's do another test.
Car 71, 100-second penalty for not practicing.
There we go. Did you get that? There we go. Lovely. Right. Bear with. We're trying to get something new running out today, and it's having teething issues, so we're just trying to see if we can get that working while the first guys set their times. Daniel Dane, let's say, should be the first one to cross the line. Okay, we'll sack that off for a bit. Now, unfortunately, There's a bit of lag going on there. There's a bit of lag on your screen as well. Right, okay. So, yeah, Misano doesn't actually have many corner names, which is a bit dull. But let's see. We've got... let's see what Daniel Dane can do as he comes around the last corner. And we've got an initial time of 1:37.5. Who's next across the line? Number 36. Jalan Jenkins with a 1:37.0. Next up is Nathan Cleary. He goes first with a 6.0. They're tumbling fast. Matt Smith, number 44. Is he going to set another time? No time for Matt Smith. He must have been validated. Who's next? They are coming thick and fast. Next across the line is going to be AJ. Still Nathan Cleary out top with a 36.0. And AJ crosses the line. As he goes across, we get a 37.0. Car number 77. Serge Royan is next across. And he goes in front with a 35.3. That's a hell of a jump from Cleary's 36.0. Matt Scudder's next across the line. I think he invalidated his lap. So that 35.3. A bit of a marker there from Serge Royan. Kygo Chandler is the next to cross the line as he comes through the final corner. So we've got 35.3 from Serge Royan, which is smashed. And then there we go, 36.0. So to another 36.0. Puts him just in front of Cleary, but only just. There's only a few hundredths in that. Jalan Jenkins is out. He's improving. Oh, I think he's lost it. He's lost the extra time he'd made up. So he stays in fourth. Car number 44, Matt Smith. I'm pretty sure he invalidated last time. So let's see if he can set a time. And no, it doesn't look like he has. Oh, and Johnny Woo, we missed that. He comes in with a 35.0 as well. And we've missed Cleary. He's squeezed in a 35.0. So everybody is out there. Everybody's improving. Kygo is improving again. Who's this? Number 29. Matt Scott still set a lap. He's the next across the line. He should set a time, I think. And he does set a time. Puts him up into 6th. Car number 1. Kygo Chandler, 1.5 seconds up at the moment, which should put him well in front if he can maintain it. He's lost a little bit of his advantage, but let's see if he can do it. 36.0 at the moment, and as he crosses the line, he's invalidated in the last corner. Oh no, poor Chandler. Right, he's got it in him. Let's see if he can do it another lap. Who's next? Daniel Dane is out and he's improving another 1 second. This should pull him up a few places. Yes, it does. He's now into 6th. There's lots of jumping around going on here. Muscle Bomber is next across the line with he's 7 tenths up. And he's currently 4th. Is he going to improve? This should pull him up a couple. It does, and it puts him into 1st with a 34.8. Crikey. Okay, so the competition is really on at the top of the AMs here. Who else is out there improving? So, who's next? Scott, unfortunately, has invalidated his lap again, so he's not going to improve. Kygo is improving quite a lot in the early part of the sector. Here we go. Matt Smith next across the line. He's not he's invalidated his lap as well. Who is out there and who is improving? Chandler is nearly a second up. It's not going to put him on the top of the chart unless he pulls another 10th or 2 in this corner. Let's have a look. And as he crosses the line, he is currently 6th with a 36.0. He does a 35.0, pulls him up to 2nd. Excellent work. Everybody, lots of people are improving. Hello chat, sorry I do see you, but I also have to look at these times. There's a lot going on. Hope you're all well. Be nice to each other. Hello Dyson, hello Pup, hello Cola. Have I missed anyone? Hello Sordy. Okay, so Matt Scott, currently 7/10 up. He is going to cross the line soon. He's in that that whole long back section. It's lovely along there. Full speed, never lift. 2 apparent corners that aren't corners up there. And he is currently a 2nd up, 36.3. So this could pull him up to 4th or 5th if he can stick with this pace. And let's see, he's currently in 8th, and as he crosses the line, he does pull himself up to 6th. Here we go, number 44. Here we are. Matt Smith's car still to set a proper time. I think he's invalidated again. He is struggling out there to keep it on the track. Kygo's improving slightly. He's about to cross the line. 4/10 quicker. It should be enough for first. And it is with a 34.6. Chandler goes in the lead. Sorry, thanks for the host. I told you my tech's not running. It's not my tech. It should be... Actually, it should be Streamlabs. I don't know why that's not running. Streamlabs should be doing it for me. Stream Elements, even. For this channel. Okay, so... No one else. Let's have a look. Muscle Bomber's a little bit up. He's 10th up. This might... If he really pulls it, he improves, but it's not enough to take first. So, Muscle Bomber on a 34.7. Let's have a look at the times. So, yes, we have Chandler on a 34.6. Bomber on a 34.7. 21 on 35.0. Another 35.0 for Cleary. Ryan on a 35.3. Matt Scott 35.4. Jalen Jenkins 35.7. Daniel Daniel on a 36.2 and AJ on a 37.0. Matt Smith still to set a proper time. I don't think 7 minutes 22 is representative of his real pace. So let's see who's out there and who's improving. Bomber is improving again, but he's lost it all in the last corner. He's got a little bit of time. He only needs a tiny bit to take that lead. There is 1.5 tenths in it. And he's currently close to 3 tenths up. Can he keep it on the track? Can he get it round? Muscle Bomber in the GTR. A rare choice. Oh, he's very wild there, very wild, and that cost him all of that time that he'd made up to that point, and he lost it all in that one little wiggly corner there. But he's got it. He's got the time in him. He could improve. Cleary's out there and improving as well. Let's see what he is up to. Oh dear, and that's BMW in the background, taking out all the markers just to make it harder for everyone else. Oh, that should be that. That should be that. There we go. And where are we? So as Cleary comes through the last few corners, he is still up. Turn 14 hairpin. We've got turn 15 with this left. And then one of the few named corners that's actually called Misano, turn 16 here onto the finish straight. He's 2 tenths up, which should hopefully get him a place, maybe 2, if he really hoons it down the straight here. And it does. It moves him up 1 place into 3rd. We are...
White and silver badges may line up at pit exit.
There you go. There's the announcement. I talked over him. Sorry. So there is only We'll switch back to the times. There is only a few hundredths in. Second and third there. So it's all still to play for. Johnny Woo is out there and going fast. He's 0.3 up at the moment as we come through the final section here. Can he maintain it? There we go, the turn 14 hairpin, the fast left to turn 15. And then turn 16. Oh, he's very wide there. And that's it, that's lost him a time. He was 0.3 up. He abandons that lap. Serge Royant improving. He's currently way up, and that looks very wide there. I think he'll have lost a lot of time taking that line there, and he's still a 10th up. If he can keep this up, it's not going to help his position. He's currently 5th. And he improves, but he stays in 5th. Okay, so the pros should be getting ready to go out in the next...
Red badges finish your lap. White and silver pit exit is open. Be aware of cars on hot lap still.
Alright, so who's our first? Nuttall was first out the door. Let's see what he can do. Let's follow him around. He's got, I think, is that Bart right on his tail? Indeed it is. Okay, so I think our red and badges are finished. I think we're finished for their... I don't think any of those are going to improve any further. Jamie Nuttall's going to be the first to set a lap. This quality format so much... It is, isn't it? It makes it much more exciting. There's more chance for somebody to make a mistake or alternatively to do even better. You know, to surprise. Cruising around for 2 hours. You know, it's okay, but it's not the best. Right, okay, let's have a little... Let's keep an eye on... Let's watch a couple of races, shall we? Okay, so we got Nuttall on the left, we got Dyson on the right. Dyson is fast. He's very fast. He's also rather unfortunate. And has a lot of incidents which cause him to be out of position. So let's see where he can qualify today. Okay, so JB Nuttall was the first one out to set a time. Bart's backed off, giving him a little bit of space. Let's see what Dyson can do. I don't know where he is on the track. So where are we? We're going fast. Nuttall is traditionally one of our pace setters. Hello Ryan, excellent performance. Excellent performance in qualifying, I saw that. Very close to the top of the AMs. Very, very close up there. Alright, so let's see what marker can Nuttall put down for everybody else. As far as I can see, he's still valid. Bart's invalidated his lap, so Bart's not going to follow up with a second. Dyson is still out front, still on a good lap. And let's see, Nuttall's first time is a 1:33.2. All right, so who's next across the line? Dan Terry. is next, and he does not set a time. Okay, more. They're all coming through now. So far, Nuttall's the only one who managed to set a time. Here we've got Dyson, and he sets the time 34.0, 8 tenths off. Rory jumps in with a 33.7. We missed that. So we've got 33.2 for Nuttall and a 33.7 for Rory Logue. XS about to cross the line. He has not done a valid lap, so we'll move on from him. Dan Solo, he's invalidated as well. Lance here, Diet Cola, he's on a roll and he's done a 34.7. I think there's lots of times to come tumbling down yet. But currently we do have Jamie Nuttall in the front by a distance of a 33.2. He's currently 5 tenths quicker than Mr. Logue, which is not necessarily what one would expect. They're usually much closer together than that. So we have lots of invalid laps on that. Let's see who's next. Jamie Nuttall could cross the line, but he has invalidated. Bart is finally on a solid lap, and he is about to cross the line. Where does he go up to? Let's see. He puts himself into 4th. Dan Terry has... Oh, Dan Terry's invalidated again. Sam Fleety, now here's another one to keep an eye on. He is quick, and he goes into 4th now with a 34.2. Dyson across the line, but he's not improving. Shredder is out there. He has... Okay, we need to find somebody who's not invalidated the lap. Dan Terry. Dan Terry, he is on a hot lap. He is improving. He's yet to set a time. You guys are running out of time. We've got 10 minutes left. Dan Terry is improving. I'm just only seeing who is actually going to cross the line first. Jamie Nuttall is about to cross the line. He is improving by a 10th up at the moment. Dyson is 4 tenths up, which could put him in front of Rory. We'll catch up with him in a second. Let's see what Dan Terry can do. He's a good driver. Let's see if he can plough his way up through the top of into the top of the pro chart here. And let's see, what can he do? He is on a 36.6 at the moment. And as he goes across the line, let's see. Oh, did he invalidate in the last corner? Oh, Terry. That's a real shame. Okay, XS is out and improving. Jamie Nuttall still with an insanely fast lap there with a 33.1. We've still got lots of drivers invalidating all over the place. Dyson did improve. He's got himself in 3rd there. Smoggy snuck in. We didn't see that happen. We've got Jamie Nuttall, Rory Logue, Dyson, and... Oh, and there we go. XS does push himself up into 4th with a 34.1. That's very impressive. Dyson improving again. Dan Terry now. Come on, Dan Terry. Do a lap. Let's keep it on the track. Sam Fleety not improving, so he's not... positions are going to change there. We've got a few people in the pits. Rory, XS, Smoggy all stopped for a pit break. Bart is... Oh, we're invalid. Come on, guys. Try and keep it on the track. Come on. There's fast drivers out there really struggling to keep it on the track today. At the moment, we've got a very mixed up grid. Where are we? Okay, so Bart is not improving. Who's next across the line? Dyson is up. Shredder is up. Shredder's closer to crossing. No, sorry. Dyson's going to cross. Oh, and he's in a wall. There we go. What a timing to switch. All right, Shredder. Come on. Shredder needs to set a lap here. A proper representative lap. He is going to cross the line shortly. Come on, as we go through the last section here. Where does he get himself up to? Currently 17th, which is very out of position. Up to 13th with a 34.9. Right. Okay, let's watch Jamie Nuttall around the track a bit, shall we? Everyone else just kind of... We got a lot of people in the pits right now. Everyone just taking a couple of laps in, reset, get back out there. We've got a very mixed grid right now. It's lovely. Rory is on a Stormer, but he's lost. Let's see if he improves any on his lap. Where is he on the track relative to Nuttall? He's a fair few cars behind. We've only got 4 or 5 cars, maybe closer to 10 on track at the moment. We've got a lot in the pit. So let's do this. Let's see how they compare to each other as we go round. Oh, and Jamie Nuttall has abandoned. Let's have a look. XS, what's XS doing? He's 2/10 up. Currently in 4th. 2/10 should give him a place if he manages to stick with it. But Bart is going to cross the line earlier. He is also 2/10 up. Currently on a 34.4. Now 3/10 up. Where are we looking further down? So Dan Terry's still struggling. I don't believe that's his real pace. I think he's having a bad day today. I think his pace should put him higher than that. Bart's going to cross the line next. He's lost a bit of his advantage. Probably not enough to make up a place. No, it's not. In fact, it's an identical lap time. XS. Oh, this should jump him 1 place into the final corner here if he sticks with this. Currently on a 34.1. Got another Audi driver now, and it does push him up into 3rd. Smoggy, who's next? Who's here? Dyson is next across the line, but he is quite a long way off his best time. Putting himself in 4th. Let's hope he can stay there. Hope for an uneventful start to the race for him. Dan Terry is out there and improving. Currently 3/10, which will get him 1, 2, 3, 4 places, possibly even 5. It's a very tight down the middle there. We have 10 drivers all with a 134 something at present. And we got 3 drivers with a 33. So it's that 134 range is very tightly packed together. Let's show you times. Okay, no one is improving. We've only got a couple of minutes left. We don't have any last minute huge improvements. We've currently got Jamie Nuttall in 1st with a 33.1. He is out at the moment. Rory Logue with 33.5. XS Espen with a 33.7. And then we've got our group of 34s led by Dyson with a oh no, he's not. No, he is out of the 34 group and into the 33s. The 33.8 did improve his position, but he's improved his time by roughly 2/10. Smoggy with 34.2 in 5th. Fleety with 34.2 in 6th. Now remember last week they are currently 25 thousandths apart, which isn't dissimilar to the distance they were apart at the end of the Brands Hatch race last week. Jamie Nuttall's still out there. That's a hell of a benchmark Jamie Nuttall has put down. 33.1. 4/10 quicker than Rory and Oak. 6/10 quicker than third. Now that's a hell of a marker. So yeah, we still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Still got 10 drivers in the 34s. Dan Terry did improve as expected. He's pulled himself up into 13th. Dyson is improving a little bit. This could make a big difference. I think everyone's going for a last-ditched run here. Hello, Spokey. Hello, Ninja. What can Dyson do with this? He's 3/10 up at the moment. This could be close to second if he manages to keep it. He's lost a little bit of time. Where is he going to be when he crosses the line? 33.8 at the moment. And it does put him into second with a 33.5. Rory is not improving at all. I think he's invalidated his lap, so that... Oh, where is Rory? Is he going to cross the line in time? Oh, he might do. He might do. He might get another lap in here. He has got 1 second. No, I don't think he does. I think he's out. I think that is it. Rory is fixed at third at best. Excellent work from Dyson there in the last minute to improve. XS is improving. And XS does improve. He just jumps above Smoggy there. And who else is out? Everybody's coming in now. Dan Solo, actually. Dan Solo down here. We haven't seen him yet. He's currently 7/10 quicker than his previous best time. He may well be the last to cross the line. That was an incredible lap there from Dyson. Let's just... Oh, no! It's not invalidated it, though. It hasn't invalidated. He's currently 18th. And that pulls him up to 13th for Dan Solo there. Very well done. Dyson is still out and about. He's not improving. But I'm going to say, I think that is probably it for this qualifying session. Oh, there we go, Dyson with the wall hug at the end. All right, all right. So we now go into our race session. All right, let's have a quick look at the time, shall we? Can't do that because of the thing. All right, I'll read them out to you. All right, okay. So, yeah, we have Jamie Nuttall in first. Dyson is second. Rory Logue third. We've got Espen... Oh, I'm sorry, XS, I need to learn your surname. In fourth. Smoggy in fifth. Fleety in sixth. Bart on Fire in seventh. Chandler at eighth. Larson ninth. We didn't see him at all, actually. Bomber in 10th. Cleary 11th. Lance 12th, Dan Solo 13th, Dan Terry 14th, double Dan's down there. Shredder in 15th, Johnny Woo 16th, Serge Ryan in 17th, Matt Scudder in 18th, Jenkins in 19th, Daniel Dane 20th, Matt Smith 21, and AJ in 22nd. Okay, so we are ready to go here. We've got a couple of minutes before the race actually starts. Well, they just have a couple of minutes to get themselves ready. We then have a full... We will then have a full formation lap. Where the drivers can warm their tyres, get them and get themselves into position. We have a rolling start. Sorry, I've just got a few things to configure quickly. Yep, so rolling start, 70 Ks. If there are enough incidents in the first lap, then we have a safety car procedure. We had to use it last week, which was... We hope to never use it, but it was actually kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Yeah, in real life, safety car means potentially someone is injured. In sim racing, it's just cool. We'd rather not have lots of crashes and rather have some good racing. Trade some paint, but otherwise, stay away. All right. I have recently been delivered a bowl of warm sausage rolls, so I'm going to eat a couple of those while we wait for the start. Definitely keep an eye on Dyson off the start. Rory's going to be keen to jump. Rory's going to be keen to jump on Nuttall and Dyson at the start. I really hope Dyson can keep it on the track, keep out of trouble, and do what he does best, which is drive. All right, and we're off for the formation now. Nuttall going off on his own. I don't know why everyone else is staying behind. Let's put this a little bit further down the pack. We'll keep an eye on Jamie Nuttall up front. Hello, Tez. Tez, the supplier of the wonderful graphics you see wrapped around the screen. Oh, I need you to do one more, actually, Tez. The very start of the broadcast. If that's all right, that would be very... I'll show you what I did. Who will win? Well, this is a good question. Dyson's once again stuck himself up into second, which is where he deserves to be. Let's just hope, against hope, that he can keep it on the track, keep it out of everybody else's bums, and actually drive, because that I'm very keen to see that. Very keen. We got Rory slightly outplaced in third, Nuttall as usual in front, and we got Dyson behind him in second, and Rory in third. So it is going to be tight. We've got XS up there in fourth. Now, last few races he started from the back to give himself something to do, but I think he wants to have a good race today. Smoggy in fifth, Fleety sixth, Bart seventh, Chandler's eighth, Last ninth, and rounding out the top 10 is Muscle Bomber. We've actually got two AMs in the top 10. There's going to be a bit of swapping. Hello, Melt. Hello, Agavez. Rory punting? No, Rory doesn't punt. Of course, Rory never punts. It's never his fault anyway. Alright, so it's going to get a bit hectic here. So they slow down. And we go through the second to last corner here. We have to wait until they're all lined up on the straight and then we get the green light. You keep your ear open for that. Okay, let's switch. Let's see what happens off the start. Okay, so we've got Nuttall on the left, Dyson on the right, Rory on the left, and they go. Easy, even start here. Looks like XS might get mobbed, and Rory's going to sneak in, but to Dyson, no, he doesn't. Everyone's and Rory and XS having contact there. That's going to leave Nuttall and Dyson to go off and do whatever it is they want to do. XS tucking in behind Rory now. We've got that's Smoggy behind him, and who's behind that? Sam Fleety. Very Audi middle of the front pack there, but Nuttall is disappearing off, luckily for everybody. We've got some incidents further down. Looks like Stan Solo is going backwards. We'll come back to that if we can later. But Dyson is keeping it on track and keeping it out of everyone else at the moment, which is what we want to see. What's going on further down? Is Rory going to make a move on Dyson here? Let's stick with this for a little bit. Let's keep an eye on Dyson here. There is things happening further down. We've got Wright making moves as well. I think just behind them. Matt Scott and AJ having a battle here. We've got Rory sniffing all over Dyson. Oh dear, and who's that? He's gone off. That AJ who's disappeared off, and that's allowed Matt Scott to scutter away. Daniel Day behind them. Rory is all over the back of Dyson here. He was weaving up and down the straight. He's going to be keen to get past there. What else have we got going on, guys? Everyone's still very close together. We've got a bit of a gap from Shredder to Cola, but otherwise that's the biggest gap on track at the moment. Rory still bothering Dyson as best he can. Muscle Bomber making moves. He is currently climbing up places. Oh, that's because Larson is not where he should be. Oh dear. Oh dear, that's looking like a fairly damaged Eric Larson. He has dropped a lot of places. Okay, let's have a look. What's going on up here? Let's get some gaps going. Sam Fleety is chasing on Smoggy as well. Let's keep an eye on Dyson. Rory is going to be a tight fight, although there appears to... What's happened to Rory? He's... Oh no! Oh dear! And we switched to it just in time to see Dyson spin. Clip Rory there. Rory's managed to get away with it, but poor Dyson is now back down into 8th. And he is damaged and wobbly there. He's lost a lot of traction. He's struggling with the rear end to keep it on the track there. That has allowed Rory through. And it's put Dyson in the middle of this pack here. Fleety's got some damage on him as well. I don't know what happened there. Nobody has suffered greatly, which is good to see. XS is chasing down Rory. Rory's got damage now, bear in mind. I don't know how much damage he's going to have. I think he will be okay. But obviously, XS is a fast driver and he's in a fast car. Okay, so Daniel Dane and AJ are having a little fight down here. There's a little three-way battle going on here. Oh dear, AJ looks fairly damaged. And Dan Terry having a sniff as well. See if he can sneak through with Daniel Dane there. Oh, that's very tight there. Dan Terry keeping the outside line. And in fact, AJ's managed to take back over Daniel Dane with that inside line there. Dan Terry sneaking through, leaving Daniel Dane behind. But they're going to go at it for this whole straight down here. And there's Johnny Woo behind as well. He's going to get involved, I think, in a couple of seconds. And Dane and Terry here. Who is going to come out in the lead? Dane is still currently behind Terry. Oh, there's a big gap there. Must have gone off. Okay, so let's keep an eye on Terry. And we've got Larson off again. Eric Larson. He should be much higher up. He's gone off. Okay, pit window is opening, which means there will not be a safety car today. So the pit window is now open. Anyone who pits now will count for their mandatory pit stop. Alright, so what's going on up front? We've got some gaps opening up now. Let's have a look. Jamie Nuttall is... And I'm just hearing Dyson's gone off again. He's lost a couple of places. So we've got Nuttall out front, 2.4 to Rory. Rory is still being chased down by Excess. Those two fighting is going to give Nuttall a chance to disappear again. He's such a fast and consistent driver. If he gets the opportunity to be in front, it's hard work for someone else to catch up to him. We've got 22 drivers on track today. Jalen Jenkins is in the pit. I hope he's not retiring. Although it looks suspiciously like he might be. That's a shame. That's Jay Fresh, I think. Let's hope it's not too serious and he can get back out. Okay, so we've got Nuttall in front, followed by Rory in second, Excess in third, Smoggy in fourth. Kygo Chandler in fifth. That seems pretty good. Let's have a look. Let's lock in the positions. So, who's done really well? Dyson's lost 10 places off the start. Chandler Wade 3 places up. Fleety is currently going backwards. He is in the pits. Is he pitting for damage? And Dyson is in the pits as well. They are dropping rapidly. That's giving everyone else in front a chance. So Chandler's done well. He's made up 3 places off the start, and so is Muscle Bomber. He's just leading away in this little group. We often see action around Cleary in this part of the field. Cleary, Lance, Muscle Bomber, etc. Shredder is 5 places up from the start. And Serge Rollins 6 places up from the start. So there's people making big moves. We are settling down. What's happening with Ryan? Ryan down here is chasing down Shredder. We've got another couple of little fights going on here. We should keep an eye on the Excess Rory fight. Now as they come down the long back straight here. Let's see, Roy is fallen away from Shredder a little bit. Let's see. Okay, so they're settling in now. Have we got any other tight gaps? Johnny Woo is making some moves here on Dan Terry. He is oh no, Johnny he keeps it on the track, but that would have lost him any advantage he had going in there. Johnny Woo, of course, being Dyson's teammate. Dyson coming out of the pits now. Where is that going to put him now? Bear in mind he doesn't have to pit again for this race, but he's going to be on very old tyres towards the end. Well, let's see how he can do, if he can fight his way back up the grid. We've got another battle, like we said before, this battle here with Cleary and Lance and Muscle Bomber. That's usually a good one to keep an eye on. We'll put that over there. And we've got Daniel Dane fight as well. Let's have a look. Let's do this. Okay, so we've got a couple of fights going on here. Oh dear, and that's Muscle Bomber wide. That's going to make a big difference up the straight here. Okay, so let's have a look. Who have we got? We got Nathan Cleary and... oh no! Oh no, 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 no! Oh, that was very close there. Who's that? Who's spun? Is that Dyson again? It is. Unfortunately for Dyson, that is he has spun again. He's really struggling with traction today. Let's let some more people through. He is a pit down and having a torrid time out there today. Okay, so let's see what is going on fight-wise. Again, I feel bad for Dyson. He is fast. He is fast. He's too... if you can get the consistency, then he's going to be... oh dear, and this excess going... trying to take Rory up the inside there. Let's keep an eye on that one, and also Johnny Woo is making moves. We've got fights happening up and down the field at the moment. Johnny Woo on Dan Terry, and we've got excess on Rory Logue here. So excess is keeping Rory Logue very busy, which is letting Nuttall off into the distance, currently 5 seconds ahead. I think Johnny Woo and Dan Terry very evenly matched here. We've got the Bentley versus the the Aston versus the Merc. Where we've got an Audi Porsche fight up front. And yes, so Nuttall is 5 seconds in the lead at the moment. We've got other fights. We've got Dan Solo making some moves as well. Let's go and see what he's up to down here. And yeah, so he is trying to fight there with Matt Smith. Dan Solo in the Lambo, the Soul Lambo, I think. Oh, and Matt Smith goes very wide there. Is that going to allow... yeah, that does allow Dan Solo through. Let's focus on that for a second. Oh, and you just as we were doing that, excess went very wide. So there's... Rory is saved for a little while. Matt Smith weaving to try and get back at Dan Solo there. Who is that? Who was offline?
5 seconds for avoidable contact.
Oh, who was that? Who was that? Car 40? I was talking over the start of it. Car 40, yes. Which is AJ. Right, where are we? So, fight-wise, Johnny Woo is still on the case of Dan Terry. We've got... everyone else is evening out a little bit. Diet Cola is chasing down as well. And Johnny Woo gets through from Dan Terry, gets past Dan Terry. Is he going to maintain it? Is Dan Terry's going to get a slipstream up here? Johnny Woo's obviously got his teammate right behind him, Dyson there. Could try and help him out somehow. He'll start bothering Dan Terry as well. It's a shame it's not the other way around. We have seen teammates helping each other out, which has been great to see. And Dyson is now going to put pressure on Dan Terry from behind.
Car 666. Fives for avoidable contact caused by moving under braking.
Oh dear. That's Muscle Bomber 566. 666, sorry. So Dyson bothering Dan Terry. Oh, and he goes into the pits. Muscle Bomber goes to the pits. He's currently in the pits. Let's see. That's given lots of people the chance to move on. Oh, and he's left, I think. Okay, AJ. AJ making moves here on Dan Solo. Okay, oh, we got Royant making moves. Here we go, let's have a look. So Royant chasing down Shredder. They've been fighting for a while. I think Royant keeps catching up and then something happens, he drops, and And he's slowly making the time up again. So he's chasing down Shredder here. Okay. Otherwise, well, we are 15 minutes into the race. So we're about 15 minutes before the proper pit stop start. We will see some of those early pitters start to struggle with about 15 to 20 minutes left of the race. So we'll see what happens with them. This is our closest battle on the track at the moment, and it is very tight. Let's see. There we go, there's Shredder's view out of his rearview mirror of Ryan right up behind him. So we can keep an eye on that one. We've got Dyson is making his way up through the field, as he does, as he can. He's had a few spins and unlucky, had to pit early, which has put him very out of position. We'll see how he fares towards the end of the race.
Car 23. Fives for unsafe rejoin after spin causing contact.
Oh dear, 23 is Sam Fleety. That's unfortunate. He's penalised himself with a pit stop. Had to penalise himself slightly with a pit stop as well. So we've got a few penalties going on. We've got a little bit of action. He has... Yeah, he's down 11 places from the start. Dyson's down 17 places from the start, and Larson's down 9 places from the start. Kohler is currently the kind of who has done the best. There's no 4 places. Serge Roy's got himself 4 places up, and he's dropping away from Shredder here. So let's see what else is happening up and down the track, shall we? Let's see. We've got Jamie Nuttall in first. Very lonely race out there. We even see second place. There's second place, Rory Logue. Just entering the straight as Nuttall goes through the corner there. So Rory Logue, we've got Excess behind him, chasing him down. They were a lot closer earlier, but the gap has opened up now. Oh, hold on. We've got some fight going on. We've got Dan Terry down here. Dan Terry and Johnny Woo again. Dan Terry trying to take that position back from Johnny Woo, and his Dyson is in front of them this time. What I'm showing is Dan Terry and Johnny Woo must have made contact as they were doing that. So I hope Dyson getting through has not impacted Johnny at all. But this is very, very close here. Very close indeed. Oh, no, no, Johnny. And Johnny goes off. That's going to cost him a lot of places. When does he return? When does he come back onto the track? He's done all right. Okay, it hasn't cost him places. I think everyone else was lapping traffic. So he's pushed him back 3 seconds off Dan Terry. So that's that fight over for now. Where were we? So we were looking up and down the field. We've got Excess. We haven't seen much of Smoggy today. He's having another lonely race. He's got 7.7 seconds in front of him and 10 seconds behind him. So he's out there on his own. Kygo's doing very well. He's pushed himself up into 5th. He's our leading AM at the moment. Hold on, we've got a fight going on further down. Nathan Cleary is chasing down Serge Royant. And he's got a... Oh, Royant struggling with traction out of the corner there. Is it going to be enough to let Cleary make a run? And they're very close together. I thought that was going to be an impact there. But Cleary has got a good line coming up here. He's going to get the slipstream up here, up this straight as well. I'd call it a hard It's hard to pass up here without some very brave braking into this corner here, corner 12 and 13. But Ryan has closed the door. There's no way for him to get through at all. Okay, so those two are going to keep at it for a little while. Let's see what that looks like out of his rear view mirror. Oh, and Ryan goes into the pits, which allows Cleary to get through fine. Ryan is stopping reasonably early here. I wonder if he's got damage and wishes to get it repaired. Let's see where he comes out. Let's keep an eye on that. So that's allowed Cleary through. Dyson is making moves. I think we've had another retirement. I'm not sure who. Dyson currently in 17th. His competition is, at the moment, Larson is 15 seconds in front. So this little group here, Fleety, Larson, Dyson, J-Fresh, all stopped early. Matt Scott, I think, as well. So Serge Ryan's the first pitter. We lost AJ, is who we've lost, which is unfortunate. He was having a good race. Oh, Excess, we've missed it. We missed it. Excess has made it past Roy. Rory has gone into the pits. We're seeing some early pits here. Not saving it till 30 minutes. So we will keep an eye on Rory here. Keep an eye on Excess as well. Where is Excess? Excess. There we go. So if we keep an eye on Rory, I wonder when Rory is set to, if Excess will pit or not. The wobbly pit camera is doing my head in, so let's not watch that. That's very weird, camera. Okay, so Nuttall, Lonely, 11 seconds to Excess. We've got Smoggy 9.5 seconds behind him, Chandler 12 seconds behind him. Bart is doing much better this weekend than last. He is on the tail of Chandler here. That looks like a car out of position. Let's see when Excess and Nuttall, etc. pit relative to Rory. We'll keep an eye on that, how that goes. Chandler in the BMW in front. Okay, and Smoggy pits. Okay, so this is our first pit battle here. Let's see if we've got Smoggy and we've got Rory. Rory came out down in 13th. Let's see where they come out relative to each other. Okay, weird helicam is that's very annoying. I just want to watch Smoggy as he comes out. Where is Rory on the track? We would expect Rory to come out significantly in front, but let's see what the gap is as he comes around the last hairpin there. Smoggy's getting a very slow pit. He's off. He's off. Ah, now here we go. This is a very long and very strange pit exit here. So Rory is coming down the start-finish straight now, as Smoggy has to crawl along at 50 kilometers an hour down this pit road here. And then Rory enters T1 and T2 as the pits exit out onto T3, and Smoggy and Rory come out right next to each other. Smoggy he has definitely done well off those pits. He has pulled himself much closer to Rory. He's got to get his tire, make sure he gets his tyres nice and warm, but there's a potential good battle here between the two of them. Smoggy's done quite well out of the pits. We haven't got any other at the top of the field not pitting just yet. So the pits have done well for Smoggy. Dan Solo goes into the pits from 13th. But he's letting Rory get away now. The gap is opening up. Dan Solo in the pits, Serge Ryan in the pits as well. Smoggy not sticking with Rory as much as we had hoped. He did very well. He came out very close. We've got Bart. Let's move up. We'll keep an eye on that in one side. We've got Bart here making moves on Chandler in front. We're going to see more pits soon. We are 35 minutes left. Rory currently leading those who have pitted. Smoggy close behind, 1.7. Fleety 33.7 seconds behind him. We'll see where that puts as other people pit. Remember Fleety and Larson, Fleety, Larson, Dyson pitted very early. A couple of others, Jenkins, Scutt and Smith pitted very early. Serge Ryan, who pitted just now, has come out 18th. We'll keep an eye on who's next to pit. Chandler currently leading the AMs and in third position on track, which is very good. Bart chasing him down. The Smoggy and Rory battle is petering out, I'd say. Smoggy not being able to stick with Rory there. It's 3.2 behind now. So let's see, what can the leader do? When's the leader going to pit? What's XS going to do around that? I'd like to keep an eye on these two, XS and Nuttall, as they go around. Well, there's surely going to be some of the next to pit. Okay, so if we change this. So, Nuttall is significantly quicker on the last few laps than XS behind him. It's a 13.5 second lead at the moment. And the Nuttall XS Chandler fight is relative. I'm not sure where Chandler's going to fit in after the pits happen. Possibly fifth. We've got a prediction system going here. Seems pit time is about 42-43 seconds in total. So there's a good half second between them on track and space. Nathan Cleary into the pits now. See if any of Larson in the pits too.
Car 45. Fives gaining lasting advantage from avoidable contact.
Okay. And got Serge Royant making moves as well, but I can't find him on my screen. What's going on? Oh, and he goes wide as well. It's chasing down Jalan Jenkins in front. Nathan Cleary is still in the pits. XS is off somewhere. Yeah, and there he goes into the pits. He was off track before that. So let's see where he comes out relative to Mr. Rory Logue, who is currently down in 10th. So XS is going to queue up here in the pits. So we're expecting a good 40-something seconds in the pit lane. Where is Rory Logue as we speak? So Rory is coming up the back straight there through Cavone. Cavone? Probably. As he goes through turns 12 and 13. Into turn 14 hairpin. In just a second, there it is. And 14 hairpin. A hard left 15. Flat left. And then into another left of 16 as XS leaves the pits now. Again, as Rory comes down the straight, I would say that XS is ahead of where Smoggy was when we watched this last time. But let's watch as Rory goes through T1, quickly followed by T2. And then the pit exits here into T3. No, I think Rory's gone. Rory's gone. He's ahead. He's made it miles clearer than it was with Smoggy. Okay, so XS with more work to do if he wants to try and close the gap again. And that won't help, going off like that. Right, so we're back. That was fun. CPU spike. So what's going on? We have got... Just checking everything. Yeah, that's all working. Mic check. Right, so what is happening? What is happening? So Bart, Nuttall, Chandler, Bart, still yet to pit. Shredder, Terry, not pitted. We have got Daniel Dane and Johnny Woo in the pits at last. We've Nathan Cleary, who pitted a couple of minutes ago, he's out. He's doing up into 11th. Johnny Woo, Dan Solo. Who else is pitting? Okay, so Dan Solo and Johnny Woo are fighting again here. Who's Mike and why are you checking him? I don't have I have an actual badum-tish meme on my normal stream settings, but I haven't got it on this. Interesting story. My brother is called Mike. And he is a sound engineer. And that obviously leads to a fair number of Mike-based jokes. Especially when he was doing monitors. And another sound engineer doing front of house was also called Mike. So, yeah, you can imagine the stereo mic-based jokes and similar. I guess it's like being a racing driver and being called Scott Speed, and then being really slow. Anyway, Dan Solo still chasing down Johnny Woo here. Is he check? No, he's not. Serge Ryan again. I've said his name a lot today, and he is fighting here with Jalen Jenkins, and he's got through. He's passed Jalen Jenkins. Oh dear, not anymore. He hasn't. That was what a save! What a save there from Ryan. He lives to fight another day. I don't think that's the optimal line through that corner, sideways, but he managed to keep it on the track, and he gets to go again. He gets to fight for another day. Chandler is finally in the pits. That is dropping him way down. Way down. I wonder if his strategy of staying out for so long is costing him. Jamie Nuttall into the pits. Right, here we go. So this is what we want to see is where does he come out? Does Rory do well off the pits one more time? So really, I think Rory is about to enter. Let's see, where is he? Okay, no, Rory has only just started his lap here. Nothing's going to should be very, very safe here, but let's see what the gap is like. Chandler's pit strategy I don't think has worked out for him because he has now dropped down to 19th. The long run has not done him well. Okay, so let's go to Nuttall in the pits. Is that Matt Smith in front of him? I believe it is. Yes, it is. And Rory is coming on to the back straight now. I think Rory will have made some advantage, but it's not going to be enough to cause Nuttall any sweat whatsoever, I don't believe. And Bart pits at last, putting Shredder currently in P1. And Nuttall is easily clear as he exits T4 as Rory goes across the line. Okay, so we have Bart now in the pits. We are running out of drivers who have yet to pit. Dan Terry is not yet pitted. And Shredder has not yet pitted. For some reason, Chandler is showing as having not pitted, but he did. So what is Dan Terry going to do here? He's got a big gap in front of him. Why is Chandler showing as... Race control, can I get a check on whether Chandler pitted or not? And it has cleared his pit. Did he not take fuel maybe? No, the broadcast UI doesn't know about that. Right, what is going on the track? Jamie Nuttall still with the fastest lap. Dan Terry yet to pit. Shredder is currently our leader and he is in the pits now. It would be interesting to see where he comes out relative to everyone else. Could well be in 6th or 7th. If my little prediction thingy is close to right. Let's leave that on and let's see if that Access has stopped. Oh, where's he gone? Access has retired. I'm not sure where he's gone. That's a shame for us. That's I think XS had a drive-through and then blocked the pits. We were trying to flick to that. Okay, so Chandler. I don't know how to reset on screen that he has not done. He has done his stop. I don't actually know how to do that. But okay, so where did Shredder come out in 9th? BT managed to get past him in the stop there. Dan Terry now in 2nd. He's the last to pit. It's a bold strategy. Let's hope it pays off for him. Surely he's got a pit. And he doesn't. Dan Terry going for the endurance mode today. Jamie Nuttall still in front, 20 seconds in front. So Dan Terry's actually got Rory. Logue is his closest competition, who is 2 seconds behind him. Oh dear, a bit of a wobble there from the Bentley, who should be letting everybody through if he gets an opportunity. He's getting the blue flags. Everyone else, there's some big spaces out there. And Fleety in the pits, I believe it is for a drive-through. There must be some track cutting going on. This track is pretty harsh for track limits. There's a track limit that'll end up getting you disqualified if you're not careful. Matt Smith has stayed in the pits, so I assume that is a retirement. Yes, it's just a drive-through for Fleety. That's cost him a fair few places. Let's hope he stays on the track. We saw it in qualifying as well, didn't we? Lots of people struggling to keep the cars inside the white lines. Rory included in the back there, having a bit of a wobble behind. And he is technically chasing down Dan Terry. They are competing on track. They are the same class. Dan Terry yet to pit, and there he goes. He goes into the pits now, which releases Rory to in front, although he is struggling to get past this back marker here. The back marker is Eric Larson. Don't usually call Eric Larson a back marker, but here we are. Of course, I didn't recognise him because he changed cars from the last race. He was given a special dispensation to change cars along with Liam and XS. Oh dear, Larson, that is not looking good for you. He is really getting in Rory's way, I'd say now. Rory's going to start flashing him soon. There we go. And is he going to... There we go. He lets him through there. I mean, Larson's quick, so he wouldn't have made it very easy to let Rory past. Oh dear. Well, there you go. Do a few of those. Do a bit of drifting around some corners, and that'll give Rory plenty of space to get through. Right, so yeah, lots of drive-throughs happening. Drive-through penalties being given out. Actually, I can see Sam Fleety's had one. Eric Larson's had one. Serge Royant's had one. I think that's it for now. Dyson in the pits now doing his drives through again. It's not been a great weekend for him. He's got the pace. He needs to keep it on the track. But it has allowed Nuttall to open a 24.5 second advantage out front. And yeah, we got Larson pitting to serve his second drive-through according to race control there. Pretend Chandler has pitted. Yes, it is bugged on my screen. I don't actually know how to reset it. I could probably do... can I reset by giving him an extra pit stop? Nope. No, I don't know how to reset it without getting rid of it entirely. I mean, we could. Everyone has pitted, so let's get rid of it entirely, shall we? Let's check on the other one. Let's reset it on there too, shall we? There we go. Right, everyone has pitted. Lots of time seems bugged. Let's see, where is he? Yes, that does seem a very interesting amount of time. Where is he on track? What's he doing? Hopefully it'll reset on a lap. Let's have a look. Is it the same on that? Interestingly, it's the same on both computers, which means, well, we'll see. He's still on track. We can reset if needs be. Let's do that while there's not much happening. Although Fleety is doing some work down the back. There's not much else going on. Cleary and yeah, Wu is getting closer and closer to Cleary in front. There's a 2-second gap. Now we got Solo as well. Solo Fleety 2 seconds from Dan Terry in front of them. So that battle is closing up there. Cleary and Wu, they spend a lot of time on track together. Here. Oh, and I'm just hearing Eric Larson has fully retired. We're down to 17 cars now. Been a lot of attrition today. Let's do... Right, are we still broken for time? Yeah, okay, let's try and see if I can reset. Hold on for a moment. Okay, right, that's one. Okay, that cleared the timing on that. Bear with me, bear with. We're going to lose data if we do this, but... Interesting bug, we will have to report. Alright, we're back in business. Let's have a look. Have we got the numbers we expect to see on this one as well? There we go. Right, okay, we're back. We are back. Okay, so that's good. We see that because we can now see Cola is pressuring Bart in front. Bart's got quite a lot of damage, which is going to be impeding him slightly, probably slowing him down on this straight here. Yeah, Nuttall is a good 30 seconds in front of Logue, and we know Logue is no slouch. It's been unfortunate for Fleety. We know he's very quick, and he should be much higher up as well. But he's had a couple of drive-throughs. Once again, with, you know, with the consistency and just outright quality driving from Nuttall has kept him out front from the start. We've got Cola chasing down Bart. Bart had a horrible time last week, and it was fun watching him fight back up the ranks. Let's compare the two. I'm hearing another couple of drive-throughs. This is terrible for those. Smoggy with a drive-through, that's going to really hurt him up in third. Track limits really playing a big part in the results today. That's going to push Chandler potentially up into third. The third position for an AM driver is pretty impressive. Well deserved as well. We're watching Lance here chase down Bart, but we have also got Johnny Wu and Nathan Cleary are fighting again, so let's see, keep an eye on that. Johnny Wu's got a good run on him there. It's not enough. He's going to cut down the inside here. No, he's going to stay behind him for now. So we've got two fights going on as we speak. We've got Lance, and is that someone else getting involved behind them? No, it's not. There's a back marker. Look at Johnny Wu's right on Cleary's tail there. They're being chased down. Is that actually, sorry, is that Nuttall? It's the Porsche of... It must be the Porsche of Nuttall because we're watching the Porsche of Cola in front of us. So he is being held up by that fight a little bit. Not that it really matters to him. But that allowing him through has made Johnny drop quite a way back. So now actually Smoggy, having served his drive-through, is now part of this fight as well. So Smoggy's going to be keen to get through. We'll keep an eye on that. This one here. I'll keep a second eye on the Johnny Wu and Cleary fight over there, because there something might happen with that, but for now it has calmed down. I'll keep an eye on Diet Cola here. In the middle of this fight here, he's got Smoggy now chasing down behind him, which he probably wasn't expecting when he started fighting Bart. But he is getting closer and closer and closer. I think he's going to be trying to make a move anytime soon. He's just looking for those gaps anywhere he can find anything going on. Bart needs to focus, because I think Kohler is really concentrating on on Bart in front, and it will jump on any mistake. Although if he gets too focused, he does what he just did there, and he got very close and had to get out of it a bit too earlier than he probably would have liked to. And then Smoggy, whoever the opportunist, will be able to pounce. If any of these two cause each other any trouble and cause any mistakes to happen, Smoggy will take advantage. I absolutely guarantee that. Okay, so we are down to 16 runners. I think we were 22, 23 at the start. That, I think, is... Have we lost... No, that is Shredder... No, that's Jalen Jenkins. That'll be in front of them. But he will be waved the blue flag soon. It's very tight. The Cleary and Wu fight appears to have backed off quite a lot. Dyson is pressuring Ryan a little bit. He's catching up with Ryan further down the pack, but we'll keep an eye on this one for now. Oh gosh, please don't get in the way, Jay Fresh. This fight needs to be able to go along unimpeded. It's a very awkward position to be for a backmaster. Just I don't think Jay Fresh is in a fight of his own, so he may as well get well out of it. No, he's a good 12 seconds behind his nearest competition. We have got 8 minutes left. And looks like, oh, Smoggy with a very brave run there. It was a brave one. It's cost him a bit of time, I think, in overall, but a touch later he might have been able to wedge himself in there. But that was a very risky move. And in fact, Bart's gone very wide. Lance has got a good run here. This is an awkward position to be in because this next turn, but it's an awkward position for Bart. Oh, this that next turn is full throttle. So one of them had to lift, and I think at the end it was Lance who lifted, which allowed Smoggy to catch right up to him there. And they go again. Oh, Lance with the dive into the last corner there. They go again. Let's see. We've got another lap to go. This is going to keep going, this fight. I don't believe, even if the positions change. Oh, and Smoggy with a little tap. Oh no, that's very unfortunate there. Smoggy outbraked himself and smacked into the back of Lance there. He's done a good thing. He's let Lance come back through. Unfortunately, that's freed Bart to run off on his own. So now that's left Bart with a 2.5 second gap. We've got Dyson further down. Let's just go see if Dyson is making some moves. That fight is over for a bit. Smoggy's going to be a little bit hesitant now. They're both going to be carrying damage. We've got a Mercedes on Mercedes fight going on here. This is Dyson and Ryan. Dyson, as we said. Oh, and Ryan goes into the pits again to serve a drive-through. How unfortunate. There's so many of those being given out today. Right, so that leaves us. So that fight has been broken down by a drive-through. Ryan, you like the pits? You want to go through it? Yeah, everyone's drive-throughs beginning out like warm sausage rolls in a bowl, which I'm going to eat some more of now. Exactly, Smiler. Well, just keep it on the track. Easy. In fact, actually, now we say that, look, we are following Smoggy here. Oh dear. But we have caught back up. We have caught back up with Bart. Yes, we've got a blue flag in the middle of the fight, but we are back in business with this three-way. So even though there was that little bit of contact, the fight is going to keep going to the end. Four and a half-ish minutes left. So while we watch this fight here, we'll go through the remaining 16 runners. We have Jamie Nuttall in first, Rory Logue second, Chandler in third. Our first AM driver. That's a podium for the AM drivers. That's a good day out for him. Bart in fourth, Lance fifth, Smoggy sixth, Shredder seventh, Ghost Pepper, Nathan Cleary in eighth, Johnny Woo ninth, Dan Terry. Oh, Dan Terry just... What's happened to Johnny Woo? What is happening to Johnny Woo? And Johnny Woo has retired. He has to have had an accident of some kind. He has retired himself to the pits, which has allowed everyone else through. That changes what I was just saying. So we have Ghost Pepper in 8th, Dan Terry 9th, Sam Fleety 10th, Daniel Dane in 11th, Dyson 12th, Matt Scott in 13th, Serge Ryan in 14th, Jalen Jenkins in 15th. So let's go and see what's happening further up. Is this fight going on here? Now all three of them still very close together. There's 1-ish second between them. Looks like Dyson might be trying to make a move on Daniel Dane soon. Bleety as well on Dan Terry is not too far off. Now early on I don't know where, maybe the screen was bugged. But it didn't look like Chandler's strategy of staying out so late was going to work, but he's kept himself in third, so it must have worked. And Kohler is putting an immense amount of pressure here on Bart. He's clearly quicker because we had that little incident with Smoggy which opened up a good 2.5-3 second gap, and then that allowed... He's managed to close that gap down again pretty quick. He is running out of time. We're at 2 minutes and 18, which is probably, depending on where Nuttall is on track, it's 2 laps. Johnny would disqualify. Oh, there's a bit of this track. If you spin into it, it counts it as going the wrong way and you get disqualified. It's a bit rubbish, IMO. That's a shame for Johnny Woo. That's an absolute shame for him. Oh, we've got some network lag. Hopefully that was me and not them. Teriyaki Puppy, hello. Hello, Spooky. I might have seen you. I lose track of who's been in and out. But it looks like we're going to have a fight right up to here. 1.5 minutes left. These guys within half a second of each other. Poor Bart is he's coping with the pressure, to be fair. He's not making the mistakes. Those behind him are the ones making the mistakes. Whereas Bart has had this pressure now for quite a while and has managed to maintain his own race. He is just getting on with his job. But here we go. Johnny Woo, Lance is going to have a go here into T1. It's bold. Where's Smoggy is... Oh, and Lance has gone wide, which allowed Smoggy to sneak through. The camera just missed it. So there we go. Leader is on the final lap. So now we need to keep an eye on Smoggy. Is he going to get to have a go at Bart? Now he's been freed. Poor Bart has now got a second opponent behind him. This is important for Smoggy because he was up in third until he got a drive-through, and Smoggy makes it look easy. I don't know if Bart had an issue there. Bart is keeping the inside line though. This is going to be very tight. So we have got... These guys have got another lap after this one. I'm trying to work it out based on when if the leader has not finished his last lap. These guys have got another lap yet. Where is Nuttall in relation to them on the track? What number is Nuttall? He is number 14. Nuttall is approaching the end, and Bart is making a move on Smoggy. We're going to have to watch two things at once. We need to keep an eye on our leader as he crosses the line. But once again, Smoggy is going to be keeping us interested until the very last second. So Nuttall has had another masterclass of a race. He stuck it well and truly on pole, has led from the start. Consistency, not a single drive through. Congratulations, Jamie Nuttall. Oh dear, nice win and a big crash. While you are doing that, let's keep an eye on what is happening here with Smoggy and Bart, because I don't think this is over yet. Rory crosses the line. He hasn't crossed the line yet, actually. Rory is the next to cross the line. This is how much of a lead that Nuttall had. His second place is still yet to cross the line. In the end, it was a good 45 seconds. My screen is saying. Smoggy is starting to lose. I think that fight is possibly over, and then Rory crosses the line in second. Now, where's Chandler? Chandler is just in front of the Smoggy Bart fight. Actually, that fight is still going on. Bart trying to break Smoggy's toe. Puts himself into the dirty side of the track though. Smoggy is about to make a move. He goes wide. He can't make it stick. We're going to miss Chandler across the line if we're not careful. Let's just go back to that. He deserves to be shown. The leading AM crosses the line in third with his teammate who he must have lapped. Excellent work there. Well done, Lance. Right, now we can follow Bart and Smoggy as they go across the line. Smoggy is... It's tight, but it is Bart who keeps it by 1/10 of a second there. Just managed to keep it, and then that is it for our runners today. What an excellent race, and again keeping it going right until the end there. Jamie Nuttall though, showing them all how it's done once again. Right. Before everyone disconnects, let's give you a rundown of the results. We do this. This and this. So Jamie Nuttall in first. Rory Logue second. Chandler in third. Bart in fourth. Smoggy fifth. Lance sixth. Shredder seventh. Nathan Cleary in 8th, Dan Terry 9th, Sam Fleety 10th, Dyson 11th, Daniel Dane 12th, Scudder in 13th, Serge Wright in 14th, Jalen Jenkins in 15th, the lot of our actual runners, Dan Solo, Larson, XS, Matt Smith, AJ, Muscle Bomber, all retired from the race. There's another retirement there, Johnny Woo, disqualified. So he goes right down the bottom. That is unfortunate. You know what, I don't actually have. All I have is last week. I need a that's all from me screen, don't I? We have this. Right, cool. That's it. The results will be published on the website very soon. We'll keep an eye out for that. Let's just have a check. Well, another cracking race. Excellent work from everyone. No safety car needed today, which is good to see. I think that's it. We're done.